afternoon, and today the same chapter I will be continuing, the Ailing Planet, chapter number 5. Do you have any question? Do you have any question from the previous part which I have completed? Do you have any question? I will be starting and continuing with the chapter. Okay? Do you have any doubts? Okay. So I will be continuing with this chapter, the Ailing Planet, from page number 44. I have ended up to first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth para. In my previous class I have ended up there. Today I will be continuing from the last para of page number 44. So already I have told you that this chapter, the writer focuses on the declining health of the earth. The writer also points out that due to major reasons like overpopulation, deforestation, our mother planet's health is declining day by day, and he also discusses that what should be our responsibilities towards our environment. We have come across the term sustainable development. I have already told you that sustainable development means we have to, not only we have to meet up the demands of our present generation, but also we have to keep it for our future generation. Mr. Lester R. Brown, in his thoughtful book, so Mr. Lester R. Brown, he has written a book. The book name is The Global Economic Prospect. Points out that the Earth's principal biological system are four. So according to the Global Economic Prospect book, which is written by Mr. Lester R. Brown, he points out that there are four principal biological systems of the earth. What are they? Fisheries, forest, grassland and croplands, means the cultivable land. So these four are the major, or you can say principal biological system, and they form the foundation of the global economic system. And this four biological system, this made the foundation of the global economic system. So the whole economic system of this world depend upon this four principal biological system. First is fisheries, forest, grassland and cropland. In addition to supplying our food, these four systems provide virtually all the raw materials for industry except minerals and petroleum derived synthetics. So these four ecosystem, or you can say biological system, fisheries, forest, grassland and cropland, they supply us with food, and this four system, it also provides raw materials for the industries except minerals, except for mineral industry or synthetic based industries, means petroleum derived synthetics. Okay, except these two industries, the raw materials that we get from these four biological system of the earth, the raw materials, this four system used to provide us all the raw materials that is used for the other industries except mineral and petroleum derived synthetics. not only provide raw materials, but also it also supplied food. From the cropland we get food. In large areas of the world, human claims on these systems are reaching an unsustainable level. So these systems have reached an unsustainable point. That means we are using the resources for our own benefit. We are not thinking for our future generation. We are not thinking about meeting the demand of our future generation. We are exploiting our resources. A point where their productivity is being impaired. So this system have reached an unsustainable level where productivity has weakened or damaged. Impaired means weakened or damaged. So as therefore, there is no further production from this place because we are exploiting this resource, this ecosystem. When this happens, fisheries collapse, forests disappear, grasslands are converted into barren wastelands, and cropland deteriorate. So, when we are exploiting this, when this happens means when we are overusing the resource, fisheries will collapse, forest will slowly disappear, grassland will turn into barren wastelands, it will become unfertile land, croplands will become very worse because it will no longer fertile. It will lose its fertility and we could no longer able to produce or cultivate any crop. In a protein conscious and protein hungry world, India is a protein conscious and protein hungry world, overfishing is common every day. So overfishing is very common where people becomes protein conscious. In poor countries, local forests are being decimated. Decimated means cut down or reduced. So in poor countries, forest reduced on a large scale. Why we used to cut down the forest? Because for fuel wood, because for cultivable land, because population is increasing day by day. There is a rapid increase in population. We need more land. That's why major portion of the forest or maximum portion of the local forest are being cut down in order to procure firewood for cooking. So in poor countries, local forests are being decimated, are being cut down and reduced in order to obtain firewood which is used for cooking. In some places, firewood has become so expensive that what goes under the pot now costs more than what goes inside it. See the term, what goes under the pot, that means the fuel which is used to cook the food in the pot, it becomes more costly than the food which goes inside our body. That means the firewood, the cost of the firewood has become more expensive than the food that we consume. In some areas, firewood has become very expensive. Since the tropical forest is, in the words of Dr. Myers, the powerhouse of evolution, you can get many things. It is the place where many species get evoluted. So the tropical forest, we can say according to Dr. Meyer, this is the powerhouse of evolution. Why? Because several species of life, we can assume there are a number of species which existed in the tropical forest. So they are now, several species of life face extinction as a result of its destruction. So we are decimating the tropical forest, and due to this reason several species of life, they are in the verge of extinction. That means after few days we are not able to see this species in the tropical forest, because most of the forests have been cut down or reduced. Why? In order to procure either fuel wood or in order to change the forest land into cultivable land. It has been well said that forests precede mankind, deserts follow. Precede means come before in order. So, it has been said by human beings that forests and deserts come first in order than human beings. First, in the evolution time, there is forest, then desert, then human beings evoluted. The world ancient patrimony, patrimony means inheritance, or you can say the property that we inherit from our ancestors. So the world ancient patrimony of tropical forests, this is the world's inheritance, is now eroding at the rate of 40 to 50 million acres a year. So per year, the inheritance of this world, that is the tropical forest, is now or is constantly wearing away or reducing at the rate of 40 to 50 millions, because we are cutting down the forest, and the growing use of dung for burning deprives the soil of an important natural fertilizer. So we are using the dung, the cow dung, with fuel wood. So it deprives the soil of an important natural fertilizer. Cow dung is a natural fertilizer of the soil. We are not using this because most of the times it is used in fuel. The World Bank estimates that a 5-fold increase in the rate of forest planting is needed to cope with the expected fuel wood demand in the year 2000. So to meet the demand of the fuel wood, there is a need to increase the rate of forest plantation program. We have to plant trees. There is a need to increase in the rate of forest plantation program by 5-fold increase. We have to increase it by 5-fold by the year 2000. Only because we are cutting down the forest in order to procure either for fuel wood or for changing it to cultivable land. James Speth, the president of the World Resources Institute, said the other day, we are saying that we are losing the forest at an acre a second, but it is much closer to an acre and a half to a second. So people are discussing that we are losing the forest at an acre per second. Per second we are reducing the forest at an acre per second. But according to James Speth, the president of the World Resource Institute, he pointed out that we are losing the forest at an acre and a half to a second. Not only 1 acre, but 1 acre and a half per second. Article 48A of the Constitution of the India provides that states shall endeavour to protect and improve the environment and to safeguard the forest and wildlife of the country. There are many articles in order to protect and preserve the natural resources, the heritage of our country, the environment. So according to Article 48A of the Constitution, it provides that the state shall try to protect and improve the environment, and it must protect the forest and wildlife of the country. The laws have been made, but it has still been implemented. It is still yet to be implemented. But what causes endless anguish is the fact that laws are never respected nor enforced in India. The most painful fact is that the laws have already been made by the legislatures. We can see that according to Article 48A of the Constitution, the state shall try hard to protect and improve the environment and to protect the forest and wildlife of our country. But the most painful fact is that anguish means painful. The most painful fact is that laws are never respected nor enforced. That means laws are made, but it is not implemented. It is not followed in India. Okay? For instance, for example, the writer is giving one example. The Constitution says that casteism means discrimination on the ground of caste. The Constitution says that casteism, untouchability and bonded labor shall be abolished, but they flourish shamelessly even after 44 years of the operation of the Constitution. Constitution have been made. After that, all the laws have been legislated. The painful fact in India is that laws are made, but it is not implemented. It is not followed. So the writer gives one example, that casteism, untouchability and bonded labor. It has been abolished many years before, but still they are followed shamelessly after 44 years of operating of the Constitution. The laws are made, but it is still yet to be implemented. A recent report of our Parliament's Estimates Committee has highlighted the near catastrophic depletion. Catastrophic depletion means a harmful reduction on the rate of anything. A harmful reduction on the rate of anything. So according to a Parliament report, it lighted upon the harmful reduction of India's forest over the last 4 decades. So the Parliamentary Estimate Committee, it focused on that the country is losing the forest over the last 40 years. Okay, 4 decades means 1 decade is equal to 10 years. So last 40 years, the forest is depleting day by day. India, according to the reliable data, is losing its forest at the rate of 3.7 million acres a year. So from a reliable data, we can see that there is a harmful reduction at the rate of 3.7 million acres per year. The forest, we are just reducing, we are just decimating the forest at the rate of 3.7 million acres per year. So large areas officially designated as forest. So according to the government, the land is a forest land or forest, but there is no trees. Okay? Officially designated as forest land are already virtually treeless. So you can see that according to the government, the land is a forest land, but the land is now without any trees. The land is now treeless. The actual loss of forest is estimated to be about 8 times the the rate indicated by the government statistics. So, according to the government statistics, the actual loss of the forest is estimated to be 8 times the rate which is given by government statistics. So, from this part we could understand that the major depletion is from the forest area. We are cutting down the trees and we are losing our forest cover from our country. So, what is our responsibility? We have to plant trees. Afforestation programs should be needed so that we could plant more trees. Okay? So, this is all about this part. I have ended up here up to page 45. If you are having any doubts, any question, please ask. Anything? Is it clear? Is it clear? The portion which I have explained to you, is it clear? Okay, thank you. Wait for your next class, and in my next class I will continue with this chapter. Thank you very much.